Okay, that might help. Okay, hopefully some of you are on, and if so, please talk. I know you don't see yourself, but your audio should be running through. I got to run back upstairs.
All right. That does have a nice delay.
Oh, man, we got a problem. Nobody's talking, and nobody's helping. Come on, you guys got to talk. Do I have them muted? What is the problem? What the hell? Why is nobody saying anything? What the hell? What happened to Eric?
Oh, hi, Howard.
Oh, good. Okay. Can you keep talking? Like even after I leave, I'm gonna leave here for a second. Keep talking. I need to go upstairs to actually see what the feed's doing.
Stop drinking now. Hi. You get a cat here? What's up?
God damn it! All right. Let's see. I got a lot.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
The reason I was calling is because that I set up a hotspot. I'm on a different Wi-Fi setup now, and I wanted to see if this is a little better.
Yes. The answer is affirmative. Now you are quiet. If you can crank up, you're really quiet. If you can crank the output level up a little bit, like 20% or so, that would be ideal. Let's see. I'm going to do this. That's audio input. No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, not right now. Okay. All right. I'll see if I can figure it out on my end. Just hold on. Why is that happening?
Maybe I was just covering up the microphone. How's this? Maybe I was just covering up.
I'm going to have to go upstairs to actually debug it because it's a thing I can't. There's just
How's the video?
the video's choppy, but no, the video's choppy, but it's not horrible. The audio is much better. The video is about the same. It's choppy. Please stop texting me, everybody. Okay, I can't answer text right now. Let's see. not receiving enough video to maintain. Hold on, I just got a warning from YouTube. Oh, well, yeah, I know that. Okay, thanks, YouTube. That's very helpful.
Really good though. That's something that I never thought I would like.
All right, so let me, what the hell else can I do? I can turn this down. Turn that down.
Oh, that's him right now, right there.
Okay. So if I can turn you guys up that way, that would work. All right.
We get the live feed now. Live feed. Is it from Mother Russia? Well, I don't think so. The professor's not today. Professor's not.
Yeah, I'm in Mother Russia. What are you talking about? It's easily Mother Russia. So I don't see at this point why to even bother pretending otherwise. All right, so I'm gonna. So
Mother Russia or Mother? Oh, never mind. I got it.
yeah, it's more like bastard stepchild Russia. But anyway, so what I need all of you to do, for anybody who can hear me, it's 4:30. Okay, good. There's a lag, so I'm going to use that lag for. I want you guys to start talking. Hopefully not over each other, but talk for a while. Talk for like a minute. I got to run upstairs to listen to how it sounds on the actual feed.
All right, hi Virginia.
Hi.
This is Eric, and I'm holding the or Jackie.
Good. Ooh. Get a big crowd there.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
I can you guys. Cool shirt.
You like it? You like it? I got something even better. I've got got the apron of my daughter-in-law Maria's abuela.
Ah, de abuela.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, he has everything there. All set up.
There we go.
I think I know what the problem is. Hold on, that's good. That's good. God, I really need an assistant. No, not now. Don't call me now. Let's see.
Let's go fishing, man. Let's go fishing.
Oh my God, I need the NDI sources and audio feed. That's what I need. Hold on. I had them before. This worked before. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where is the damn audio feed for the NDI source? This was all working fine the other day when we did the test. I don't understand. Oh, you know what it is? Aha! That's it right there. There it is. Okay, NDI source. All right, brilliant. All right, so can everyone talk again real quick? I want to see.
All right, we're talking over here. We're talking in Cleveland.
Oh, that's much better.
We're
Okay.
talking in Cleveland, and we're eating ribs, and we're cleaning up rib sauce
Yes.
in Cleveland.
Cheers to you all.
Is that mom?
All right.
Home of Derek's French fries.
Oh, I like it, dear.
Oh, Iron Chef, konnichiwa. Holy delay, bro. Blame it on Google. Yeah, blame it on Google.
Right. You guys got the Wi-Fi in the
I got it in my pocket. Get it off the, doesn't work too good.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers.
I'm watching you walk around over there, but you're in the camera.
Hi, Dave.
Howdy.
Where are you? You're in
California with Joel.
you're in California with Joe. All right.
That's cool.
Getting there. All right, cool. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, the problem is a small one. I can live with that. Live with that. All right. this is been something. It's like, can you guys still hear me? And you can't or can?
I didn't actually say anything.
Yes, we can hear you fine, Joe.
All right, good. So again, this is an appeal. I can hear the Ventura awesome party that I'm very jealous to not be at, or that I'd like to be at, because you guys look like you're having a blast. I can hear you guys fine, but I need to have Dave, Harry, and Virginia all trying stuff because I can't hear any of you.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
Okay.
What do we do?
I didn't know. You want me to
So
sing?
give me literally 30 seconds. I don't know if you can see me leaving the chair, but in that there's the lag. I need to be able to hear you, not watching it on the monitor here, but I need to make sure that I can hear you on the broadcast, okay? Because that's been the problem. So I can hear my brother now. So I'm
30 seconds of continuous chatter, right?
all right. Just give me like 5 seconds after now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here the door, here the door.
He's still not upstairs. I mean, come on. We all know
No,
this.
see, I think
He probably stopped and got a beer.
So, yeah.
Making a drink.
So, Virginia, what time is it in Uruguay, man? What time is it now?
It's
just
4 hours ahead of you. It's 20. No, wait.
Oh, so it's not so bad. I thought it was really late.
Like 8:30.
Yeah. What's the weather there?
Today is really chilly and humid.
Oh, really?
It's been hot here all week.
Winter there, right?
Oh,
Is it winter there?
I got tea. Hi, how are you?
I'm getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I heard all that. Oh, nice sunglasses. I heard all that. Anyway, no, I was not making a drink. I'm like working my ass off here trying to get this this thing working fine. So,
Mike.
Harry, do you have 2 audio devices on? Because there's a phase. You only have to
Hold on, let me-
can only have one audio device on. Please mute your device,
Okay, that
and that goes for you too.
better.
Anybody, if you have 2 audio devices on, you can only have one on. I'd like to have a drink. I'd love to have a drink. I can't do that at the moment. All right. The other thing I gotta fix is my audio is terrible, but that's okay. I can
Do I
fix that.
sound? One.
Have a drink? All right. Thank you.
What do you want to drink?
I need a staff. I can't do this by myself.
That's what you need.
I-
Joel, is audio any better now?
Actually, it's worse. It's worse than it was. Oh, you mean in the phasing? I don't know. I'm not going to know that until I go up and hear the feed, which we're going to test that again in 1 minute.
I turned off. I had a Bluetooth speaker going. I turned it off.
Okay, that sounds good right now.
Just in case.
That sounds good right now. Now, that being said, Harry, the phasing, I can't hear down here. This is all a function of like how convoluted this whole thing is.
Blah blah.
Yeah.
You need to fire your production. Joel.
I already did twice.
You came back.
I don't know what else to do. So anyway, we're close. We're getting closer. I'll say that much. So thank you for working with me. I'm not a professional, obviously. I'm doing the best I can. So when everybody is back, I see some people took off for a minute. Oh no, are you all there? Let's see. King or Jackie, are either of you there? Nobody? Hey.
Well, there.
They're unmuted. They're ready. They're just that they've got the camera down. This will be all right. I'm not really that worried about it. The worst case scenario is, look, if your audio is screwed up, I'll try to communicate it to you, and I'll tell you. Hey, King, can we? So I need all four of you for a second. Can I get all four of you to look and nod or something like that? Eric, I just lost Eric. Damn. All right, there he is. So, I need all four. I'm going to do the same thing again. I got to run upstairs and I got to hear how this sounds because I can't adequately monitor the broadcast at the same time that I'm trying to monitor the audio control of the broadcast. And don't ask me why.
You put a can on the string or something?
It's Dave, not now. Just please work with me here and stop fucking with me. So, I'm trying as fast as I can. So what I need you to do when I run upstairs again, I need all four of you again to talk, and you can even talk over yourselves if you want. I don't care. I need to hear your relative levels.
Hey.
All righty, Joe. We'll talk over ourselves.
We'll keep talking.
Can I talk to myself?
You ready?
I kind of want to be where Eric is at right
Ready,
now.
Joel, are you ready?
I'm in the camper, and
that
we're
looks
basically
good,
cleaning
yeah.
up after making 8 slabs of ribs.
I have a dream.
Oh, my.
I have a dream. One day, man will be judged by
I'm locked in like
the
10 kitchens, and I have no idea what I'm going to cook tonight.
You're also inspired.
I have a dream.
Nice smoke ring. Hey, who put the dog on the
I'm
bed?
going to have a beer instead, okay?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Where you at?
Hey, look who's there now. There he is.
Here it is. AT&T, Joel, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Joe.
Everybody me of a song.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nothing but Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nothing but Star Wars.
Yeah, well,
All right, somebody is still causing phasing. Your volumes levels are okay, so that's good. That's better. I'm glad we got that part up. But somebody is still got two devices with audio on,
I don't know what the ingredients are.
and that's causing the problem. It's not.
Well,
it's not as
have
serious.
Have you one by one. Have everybody one by one drop off the call and then reconnect.
Yeah.
I had my YouTube and phone, but it was it was muted.
So yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Again, I need the whole everybody talking exercise to happen because I can't adequately diagnose this down here. In the obviously, this is not a professional studio. But so what I need you to do, we're gonna go in order. Dave, I want you to put yourself on mute. Virginia, I want you to put yourself on mute second. Harry, I want you to put yourself on mute third. King, I want you to put yourself on mute fourth. And I want to see when the phasing stops. Now, what's important is I want the rest of you to talk the whole time through this. You don't have to talk continuously, but at least say something so I can see if I can identify where that's at. All right?
do you have your Joel?
No, I'm not touching that with a fork. So everybody, each of you who mute yourself for about 5 to 10 seconds. You don't have to do it for long.
All righty.
All right. Go, man.
All right.
That's when you mute yourself.
1, 2, 3, about 4, 5, 7. I'm gonna mute now.
the whole planet, and then Noah's Ark happened. And
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go myself now though. So
now here,
Unmuting myself. Hopefully that helped. I am now unmuted and talking. I mean, I love to talk with myself. I love to touch myself. It's all good.
time.
What are you gonna do?
yeah, I'm gonna unmute myself one more time. This is Harry.
No,
Un-
I
2,
mean, I
3,
kind of know, but I don't really know.
2,
Sorry.
2,
Hopefully you don't.
It's the outside.
2. I'm gonna mute myself now.
Side, the
Alrighty.
outside side. So the
So-
outside. So we,
Loving.
do we have the inside? Do we have the outside? And
They're about D time. It's about 15 minutes to go.
I'm back.
Joel's still not back. See him back.
You got stage right.
Yep, Eric is muted. Harry's muted.
There we go. Now I'm unmuted.
Yep. Mute, unmute. Yeah, it's all good.
Right. Now I'm unmuted for a bit.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk a little more and again.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself here right about now.
Okay, now I'm unmuted.
What's the verdict?
I seem like a lot longer. than 5
Not that
seconds.
this isn't fun and all, but
I know this is how I like to spend my Saturday evening.
I love it here.
I don't usually wear sunglasses in the
Noise.
house, but I can't find my regular prescription glasses, so.
hey, that's just freaking weird. Yeah, it's like weird. Okay,
Nice,
that's
beautiful.
Yeah,
Now.
sorry. How much was that?
I wanted you to get me a.
It's amazing how much
Oh,
marketing,
yeah.
it's amazing how much marketing they've done for Rick and Morty. It really is. Like around Christmas last year.
Really?
Oh my God! Even for kids. It's amazing.
Are we all good? Is everything's kosher?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I am not. Sorry, you got the whole thing.
Oh, God.
Maybe Joe canceled this
Worked fine
episode.
the other day.
I hope
why this is happening.
because I'm out of hamon, so.
No.
Wonder why.
He's sitting down in his chair, so something's going on.
Good job.
Yep. Can't hear him, but
Let's see if
he's
that
back. Back in the. Ready for the
Like London.
There has to be a setting somewhere to change.
Now you can't. You're not. No susha. No susha. This has got to do it on my own, baby.
Let's see. What can I do? All right, I want to try an experiment.
I have a thermometer
Let me do
that is very dirty. It needs to be cleaned very badly.
Why are we having this problem today when we
My
didn't?
glasses.
I can't see a thing.
You're an hour behind. You're an hour.
There's Nick. Nick's on
I've got
YouTube.
10 minutes to figure it out yet.
Before Easter, right? That's Newfoundland. Really? Good to be you.
Go hippie. What can I say? He's a hippie. He's leaving us for the Democratic Party.
Okay.
Uh,
You don't plug it in your reset. You don't plug it in. Yep.
Jack.
That one.
Hands. Oh, I love that place.
There's nothing else on.
Yeah, that looks great. I want to go out somewhere where I don't social distance.
It's gotta be somewhere in here.
It's beautiful.
That's awesome.
Well,
And here you are, tied to the pole.
I don't mind.
No, we're tonight. It's like I don't, baby. A whole bunch of spices. And,
Chocolate with
ooh, that's.
Who are you?
I actually two different types, different cacao, and they should be delicious. I may sample some.
Put the animals out. Who's coming in?
Now that. Beautiful. Well, it's like a pork shirt. It's gonna be over.
is everybody here? I'm gonna make a slight programming change. If everybody's here.
Look at that.
You guys all here or not? Tell because nobody says anything.
Okay. Now I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, looks like Joel's back.
That's so funny. What's that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine because I'm basically at my wit's end. I believe that the problem we're having is really,
Here's one of mine.
Oh, kitty, kitty,
you guys
kitty.
can't hear me. Maybe that's the problem.
That's
You
awesome.
guys not hear me? Is that the problem?
Hey. Oh, he's so cute.
This is terrible.
Usually loading.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
You can. Okay. So we're gonna have a slight change in plan a little bit. I'm going to try to actively. I think what's happening is that the internet feeds from the four of you are collectively not simpatico. So to try to reduce the conflict, I'm not going to touch the video feeds. I'm only going to occasionally mute you guys. And I don't really want to do it that way, but I got to do something to cut down the volume of traffic going through the feed. I don't have a local feed problem because mine seems to be okay. It's something interacting with the Skype. Okay, so the best I can think of, and I don't know if this is going to work, but since we only have 6 minutes, to the extent that it's possible to do so, please minimize background noise and sound. when when
Why
we're
don't-
not talking
Joe,
or
why
you're not
doesn't
wanting to say
everybody just
something.
stay
If you want to say
muted
something and I
unless
have
you ask
you
them to
muted
be
or something
unmuted?
like that, I'm going to be actively muting you guys. That's what it boils down to. I don't really want to do that, but I don't see an alternative. So, because it's.
Like I have something interesting to say anyway.
Can you hear me, Virginia? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah. If you don't have anything to say, and you just want to, but you all should have something to say. I mean, that's the point. I don't want to be
I got nothing
like
to
that
say,
or
man.
anything.
I'm out.
No,
done.
no. You can't do that.
I'm out. Got nothing
We've
to
come
say.
this far. And look at all the Venturas gathered together having a blast. God, am I jealous. I'm sitting here in my garage. God. Trying to diagnose why the hell the feed sucks. So, anyway.
Hey, don't worry.
All right, anyway. With that,
It's gonna be
I'm just
fun.
going to shut up and I'm sure it'll be fun. But just try, all I'm trying to say is,
I don't believe that for a minute, Joel.
keep it easy if you can.
Not 1 minute.
That's so cute. Oh no!
Hey, can you hear me? Dave, can you hear me?
Hey.
You can? Yeah, we're trying a different microphone.
Damn.
Oh, I don't think you can hear me. Disable that. Voice.
You do.
Hey, can you hear me? Dave, can you hear me?
Hey.
You can? Yeah, we're trying a different microphone.
Yeah, Harry, your different microphone sounds a lot better. Use that. Thank you.
I think he's muted right now.
Yeah, you can't hear me because Harry, your microphone sounded a lot better. You can't hear me? Is that like a big no? Why the hell not? It was working fine when I got up to go get a glass of wine. Why now? Ugh. You guys can't hear me, is that correct? You can. Okay.
We can.
I can.
It's confusing. You get all this differential feedback. All right.
I can.
Hi, everybody. God. Ugh. It's 5 o'clock. So you know what that means. It's COVID kitchen time. Hang on, this has been a rather stressful 5.5 hours. So I had to take a sip of wine. First, before we get into too much, I wanted to play something for you. Of course it's not working.
Long-term COVID lockdown, gotta stay off the street. Got your gin and an apron and a sporting bare feet. Out of fresh eggs and produce, and there's no one to greet. But you're here alone, making something to eat. And though you're a runner, can't get out to the store. Fully stocked lazy Susan, that old chef went before. COVID, COVID in the kitchen. COVID, COVID in the kitchen. Well now, COVID, COVID in the kitchen. COVID, COVID in the kitchen. Thirsty, stop that! With a tin can of salmon, all the things he can make. Don't cook out of mercy, he sure knows how to bake. And the booze that he hides, you know they will take. Like a thin line Corona, who got hired by mistake. And the more that you swill, the less he can steal. Like a whole pail of vodka, martial law is unreal. COVID, COVID in the kitchen. COVID, COVID, COVID in the kitchen. That's nasty stuff. COVID, COVID in the kitchen. COVID, well now, COVID in the kitchen. Take a ride. Wash your hands. Long-term COVID lockdown when you put on a mask. Stealing slugs of clean liquor, how you drink from that flask. You say it's a living, but we just gotta ask. Can you kill all that buzzing? Is it such a big task? With Walter and Thirsty, both are cleaning the floor. Well, the chef's in the kitchen if you wanna eat more. Well, COVID, COVID in the kitchen. COVID, COVID in the kitchen. Well, now, COVID, COVID in the kitchen. COVID. COVID in the kitchen. COVID. COVID. COVID in the kitchen. COVID. Well, COVID. COVID in the kitchen. COVID. COVID in the kitchen.
Thirsty, come back with that corkscrew.
COVID. COVID in the kitchen. Well, COVID. COVID in the kitchen. COVID. COVID in the kitchen. COVID. COVID in the kitchen. COVID.
Can't even hear me. Part of the appeal of COVID Kitchen. Part of the appeal of COVID Kitchen is its many technological mastery. So anyway, remember? So let me start over, because apparently you guys couldn't hear me. I am Chairman Chef, better known here, of course, as sous chef at the COVID Kitchen. Chef is too jealous to do this himself. He pretends, he says, go ahead and do this, monitor these people. But I know he just can't stand the fact that you all are going to be probably cooking superior food to him, or that he may think he could do it better. So fine, whatever. He's the chef, and, I'm just the sous chef, so what do I know, right? So you can call me sous chef for purposes of tonight, but I am Chairman Chef. Chairman Kaga of the original Japanese Iron Chef show, which is the original Iron Chef, by the way. He is my inspiration. There were several other Iron Chef shows with their own chairman in Italy and the United States and several other countries. Iron Chef America, what a joke of a show that was. But Iron Chef, the original, was my inspiration, and Chairman Kaga is the true man. He was the true inspiration behind this. I'll talk more about him in a little bit. What do you expect? From any follow-on show, they all sucked, right? Star Trek, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. Come on, these shows were terrible. Doctor Who, come on, the original was the classic. James Bond, who was better than Sean Connery? And the same is true of Iron Chef. That is changing as of now. Kind of like with Battlestar Galactica, like the new one that came out was better. The same is true of Iron Chef, and that's what we're going to do here tonight at Iron COVID Kitchen. Be a superior answer to the original. Just as, hold on, I gotta make sure that this doesn't mean that, they can't see it. Yes, I know they can't see you. Just relax. Just as what Chairman Kaga would have demanded, I intend to exercise my newfound powers beyond sous chef as chairman, far beyond any authorized scope. Kind of like in the manner that many recent American dictators, elected political leaders at various levels of government would do. So, we can't do the show in the way that Iron Chef did. Of course not. We can't be there in person. How can we have in-person tastings and watch the same things? We cannot do this. So here are going to be the rules. Before I introduce our Iron Chefs, let me go over the ground rules and how it involves you, the audience. Only the chef can cook. There's no sous chefs. There's no assistants. No rival chairman that someday chef might see you do a good job with and that might think of replacing me with. No, not going to happen. We have registered voters. If you wish to vote on tonight's episode, and you should, we need you to either say something in the chat box about who you are so I can log you. I'm going to be building a spreadsheet of our registered voters, our voter database, if you will. Or you can send me a text, or you can send a text through somebody you know, but I need to be able to identify you as a unique person and no double voting. Oh, I know. Now, granted, I know it's tempting and it's the way that society is nowadays, but here at Gulfy Kitchen, we don't allow voter fraud. Not that we know of, at least anyway. So that's important. We need to have registered voters. So if you want to vote, you can register all the way up until the point of the final tally. Now, how do you vote? What are you going to vote on? You can't even taste the food, right? So what? I've devised a scoring system as arbitrary and capricious as the various lockdown orders and other COVID-related law enforcement moves that have come out of the governor's offices in recent years. And so this is completely in fine with the times. Why is everybody texting me now? Okay, yeah. So anyway, here is the scoring that we're going to use. The audience votes on. I'm ignoring that. I'm not going to answer any more text. I just wanted to make sure that the feed was not dead. But that's it. You guys have had your fill. It's obviously working. So, if that's asking for it. All right, I'm just going to shut it off for now. You can continue to text me, and I'll read it once we get the competition going, but I'm not going to respond right now. All right, scoring. How do we judge our Iron Chefs? The audience votes on, there are 3 categories. Each category gets a 1 through 10. The audience gets to vote on 2 of those 3 categories. So your vote is important. Category 1 is kind of like the your impression of what's happening as the chef is making their food. What's their apparent competence in the kitchen? How did they use the designated ingredients? What's their visual appeal? Their creativity? What is your interest in making this yourself? Those kinds of things. I want you to amalgamate those into one score as being like, I'm watching this Iron Chef. How much do I like this chef? Just by what you see. That's going to count for 1/3 of the score. You're going to give each of our chefs between a 1 and a 10. Second. And this is going to be this will be fun. So, what's going to happen at the end of the hour, and it's going to be a hard hour, stop cooking. All right? Our chefs are then going to, in sequence, serve a designated taster of their choosing who's in their house some of their food. Now, the taster doesn't get the score because that would be too obvious. No. Instead, what's going to happen is that we, the audience, are going to watch the reaction that the taster has and score how good of a job our Iron Chef did. And how good do they really think it tastes? So this puts an impetus on the tasters, of course, as well as the audience, to see how well they can read. How good is this food really? That's also worth between 1 and 10 points. So audience, you need to be paying attention to that. You can form your opinion of the first answer during the whole hour, but the second will only happen after the tasting. Category 3 is on chef. That'd be me at this point, unless our regular chef decides to come along. And he's going to be looking at things like how useful is food for survival. What's the adaptation of the culinary curveball, which I'll talk about in a second. What are the responses to the halt for interrogation? Another thing I'll talk about in a second. Other intangibles, obviously COVID kitchen references. Those score really good. And, how nice everybody was to each other. Those are all important categories. Now, 2 things I'll go into a little more that I just mentioned. The culinary curveball, as those of you who are true Iron Chef fans, at least of Iron Chef America, was something that was thrown midway through the episode that chairman would throw to the chefs and they would have to do. We're going to have that tonight. How they respond to that will be part of what chef thinks in terms of the scoring of the last category. The other item will be how the chefs respond to the halt for interrogation. And this will be a point at which the chefs have to stop what they're doing and respond to a couple of, questions that chairman has. Oh, I can't wait to ask these questions about what they're doing. All right. And so that'll form the third category scoring. All right. So that's how we are going to award our chef. Now, here's what the prize is. There's a nice prize for our winning chef tonight. They've all been good people in my life. I have no compunction about offering this to any one of the 4 of them. So the winning prize tonight for whichever Iron Chef wins is going to be $100 of grocery delivery or pizza delivered to their house whenever they want it. So, not bad, right? Not bad for, just a free random cooking show. So, there you go. That's your incentive. With that, now we shall summon our Iron COVID kitchen chefs. Da 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 da. All right. First, we have Chef Harry. Chef Harry lives in Davis, California. I have no idea really what he's good at cooking, other than the stuff he's brought over to my house has been pretty good. Next. Oh, we have a technical problem, of course, as usual. Let me go to a different Iron Chef for a second. Uh-oh. God damn it. Oh, that's why. Never mind. Aha! All right. Next, we have Chef Dave.
They get tie-dye thing, getting that. I don't know if they're all getting that, but just want to say.
Hang on, Harry. Hang on. So, Chef Dave from Plumas Lake, California. Chef Dave is a master in many specialties: barbecue, baked beans, bacon, many others, and spicy jelly, all kinds of things. And he will be providing us, I'm sure, some fabulous concoctions. Next, it is my delightful pleasure to bring to you from Uruguay. That's in South America for those of you who are geographically challenged. Virginia. Chef Virginia is here with her fabulous South American cooking that we can't wait to see what she does. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, we have Chef Jackie. And I don't know where she is right now. She's not on the... Hope she's still there. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right feed, because I got 2 of them. Oh! Hold on. My bad. I got the wrong Jackie feed going. Hold on. This flawless technical performance is, sometimes not quite so flawless. Oh, All right. I'm going to do a couple of things here to make it not so horrible. And just give me a second, okay? Sorry. This is a free show. It doesn't cost you any money, and it's obviously not perfect, but you're used to that. All right. Now, and don't worry, I'll try to improve the dimensions of things here in a minute, here once you guys get cooking. But anyway, you can now see our 4 Iron Chefs. And, hang on, I gotta fix one thing. Apologies. All right. America, here are your 4 Iron COVID Kitchen chefs. Welcome, Iron Chefs, to the rich history of Iron COVID Kitchen. Behold, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Iron COVID Kitchen. It has always been my dream, forever, to build an Iron COVID Kitchen stadium. And after years of planning and using a generous amount of my subscription drive revenues, that dream is now a reality. In a dream never having been seen before. Welcome to the Iron COVID Kitchen. Now, on tonight's episode, it was kind of a bigger bite than I planned. He makes it look so elegant when he does it. Anyway, we have special ingredients that the chefs have been given and prepared to make recipes from, but I have not told them the actual final ingredient list. Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
Potential secret ingredients. We have jamon, iberico de bellota, tuna, chili and or other baked beans, because they don't have Hormel chili in Uruguay. Chilies are a special spice, rather. Lari seasoned salt is another spice. Any salad dressing. I have chosen ranch here. And dark chocolate. Now,
Yep.
tonight's secret ingredient. There will be 4 secret ingredients used out of this pile. The chefs can use these 4 ingredients however they want, whether it's a few dishes or a lot of dishes, but they must use all of the secret ingredients. And you as audience voters must hold them to account, because I can't be counted on doing it. Furthermore, there's no requirement of how much they use, but obviously if they can make the ingredient a feature of their dish, they will be scored better by you. So they should use all of these ingredients however they want. They can make whatever they want aside from that with whatever they have in their larder. The ingredients are, among the main course things, we have chosen 3 of them. The Hormel chili and beans, or baked beans or whatever. Dark chocolate. And tuna.
Knew it.
The spice of the 3 that we have offered, between chili, Lori seasoned salt, and nutmeg is nutmeg. And so, America, with an empty heart and a full stomach, I say unto you, Ayaz cuisine!
Alright, dark chalk, egg and Hormel chili. Super sweet. Alright.
That was my way of saying go. Oh, I need to bring you all up. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Oh, I know, I'm terrible. Hold on, let's get everybody in here. God, this is terrible.
Yep.
All right.
Shit, that's why. I'm getting there. Just give me a second.
Still, tune, nutmeg, correct?
Boy.
That was I'm running. I feel bad. Sorry, cat. Not for you. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't for you.
Hey you.
All right.
My cat is bugged. That can not for him.
And our chefs are on their way.
Appease him with treats.
Man, you guys really are looks like a very troubled start for everyone. My goodness. I mean, on the Iron Chef America, by now, several large pots of water are boiling. There's garlic peeled. There are 100 shrimp deveined. They're already long ways down the road of making homemade ravioli. What's going on here?
One, two.
Well, as we can all see, the early action is pretty intense here. As you'll notice, that the chefs, they've all dialed in on work. We don't really know what any of them are making yet, but we certainly can see that they're very seriously engaged here. And look at, I mean, there's a high action here happening in all four corners. I don't even really know what to make of this. Chefs, how do you feel so far?
Feeling good, feeling good.
How we doing? Gave us the
Really energy, there.
Got my plan, and I'm feeling good. Got an hour to go.
I mean, I gotta make dark chocolate and chili.
Well, dark chocolate and chili, it's a classic combination, right?
Well, and I'm sure she'll.
Oh yes, I probably neglected to explain this to the listeners in the attempt to rush to the start. But, each of our four Iron Chefs have designated a taster to evaluate their food. And they will be tasting food. You know, they have no sous chefs. They have no assistants. It's just them on the line, and so one of their designated tasters will be evaluating each of their foods. And that, again, for those of you in the studio audience who are watching and getting ready to pass judgment on this, we will be looking at their reactions to the food that they're served and making a decision as a component of the scoring. So please, let's all, appreciate our tasters here tonight. They're really sacrificing a lot here. At some point, when we get a little closer,
May I make a comment? I don't. Davis. Somewhat has a resume being like a town. Finding free was not. Not organic.
all right, well, I'm going to sit down.
We'll have it here, so I can.
All right, let's see how things are going here for the chef. So what are you working on there, Chef Dave?
Well, it made me chilly, so I'm going to do a casserole. It has a tomato, and we're gonna toss a little bit of cheese. We're gonna fix it about 20 minutes.
Wow.
So I'm still on that front.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Very COVID.
The next is we're up here in Mary's. We don't have fresh nutmeg, which I would prefer to use, so I'm gonna have to ground nutmeg, but we'll make it work.
All right, excellent. That's very exciting. I can't wait to watch it be tasted.
I can't either.
I'll lean on our here at Davis to get fresh nutmeg.
Did you get Chef Harry? Did you get fresh nutmeg?
I did, because I'm sorry, I didn't want to spend that much on celebration. Sorry.
Well, now, for the sake of our studio audience, Chef Harry just retired from his other job yesterday, and so he's looking to make a new career for himself here.
5 p.m. yesterday. Free at last.
Free at last.
Free at last. Thank God Almighty.
He's free at last. Well, good for you. We're happy that you retired, and but this might be a new career for him if he can really establish something on his resume, like to win the Iron COVID Kitchen Challenge. Obviously, for any chef, that would be a big bonus.
I am looking for a second gig, so go that way.
So there you go. What do you? By the way, before I rotate to one of our other chefs, what are you making right now? Right at the moment.
At the moment, I'm
All right. Well, what is it? What is it actually?
It's going to be a caramel base with a chocolate base sauce and various spices mixed in.
Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds really good, actually. All right, excellent.
High hopes for it.
Yeah, no, good. That sounds very creative. All right, Chef Jackie. I know you've got a lot of distractions there. What is it that? And you got the obviously. Oh, you're so busy. I don't even think you can talk to me. I mean, look at how fast she's moving.
I can't always that fast.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, man.
I didn't know for the last.
All right, well.
Go again.
Yeah, and why don't you show us who all you're cooking for out there? They're all just sitting around waiting for food, aren't they? Oh, look at all this. Yeah, that's the way to live, right? Better than sitting in your house in Sacramento, that's for sure. Oh, there's the lake.
Don't complain.
All right, well, you guys all look like you're having fun. And then as our last introductory, let's see what's happening down in South America right now. How's what are you making down there? What's going on? Where are the cats?
Running around. That is classic chili. My chili. We don't have and I'm using baked beans and meat, some red meat. Instead of I'm using smoke. So I don't know.
So since you don't have chili in Uruguay, how are you targeting the flavor? And if you really enjoy it and it's really delicious, you might wind up becoming like a new star of cooking in Uruguay because. Yep. That. And you could say thanks to COVID Kitchen.
I love it. No, thank you, Joe.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank our subscribers. Our many valuable subscribers. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I neglected to mention. I think we briefly saw subscriber 37 on the Jackie cam there for a second. So. All right, chefs. Well, you're doing good. Keep going. Again, I want to remind our audience on what we're voting on. You right now can be gauging the apparent competence of how good they are at cooking what they're cooking, how they're using the designated ingredients, what's the visual appeal. Maybe that may take a little while to form yet. What's the creativity, and what's your own interest in making it for yourself. You watch the show. Remember, let's not forget the purpose of the show is to provide you with ideas about how you can survive. When periods of time when you can't go out of the house to run a business, to go to the hospital for cancer screening or things like that, which, although that's softening up, it's, those are serious and maybe back. I mean, it's fine if you go out to riot and stay safe by burning down buildings or targeting innocent people or killing innocent people. Those things are fine, but for the other things that you can't go out to do, well, anyway. All right. So I need to go take a look at the chat real quick because I haven't been paying any attention to it.
Yeah.
So, Lake California just found out there's a forest fire, 15 so.
16 miles from Dayton? Where was that?
Winters, west of Winters, maybe 20 miles.
Huh. Wow, that's pretty close by. Where are we, June? All right, I'm going to attempt to look at the chat. I don't know. I need to find our registered voter database, or to build it, I should say. Attempt to look at the chat. I don't know. To find our registered voter database, or to build it, I should say. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see. Oh boy, we have some people chatting. Poseidon's Child. I don't know who that is. If you could tell me who you are, Poseidon's Child, I'm happy to register you as a voter. All right. I built this fabulous spreadsheet too.
All right.
Poseidon's Child.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
That's all our voters. This is great. This is very encouraging to me. How many people are watching? Oh. I don't know who that is. If you can tell me who you are, Poseidon's Child. There's Marissa. There's a voter in our database. such as it is.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, where are we at on time?
There's a countdown clock, or there should be a countdown clock running. Is it not running? Oh, my bad. Hold on, I'll bring the countdown clock back up.
Froze.
You just tell us. It's fine.
We're at 41:01 right now.
No.
Not exactly. So we have 40 minutes left.
So somebody has turned on a duplicate audio feed. If they could shut it off, that would be great. Let's see, where were we? Oh, now I know who Poseidon's channel is. All right. So what do we got? The echo is bad. Okay. Yeah, I know. Somebody has a double feed turned on. Alright, hopefully it's better. People don't call me. That's not going to do any good at the moment. Alright, so.
Hey, where's
Hopefully
Icy?
the echo is going to be better. Are we okay? Well, I'm just basically hoping from the rest of you that you tell me if it's bad. Oh, I know part of the problem. Hold on. All right, that might solve some of it. I won't use this as my demo project for when I get hired as an audio engineer, I promise. Fired immediately. Something is causing unbelievable noise. What is doing that? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm obviously a bad audio engineer. What is that all that noise coming from? This is just like Iron Chef America, isn't it? Well, yeah. Welcome to the COVID kitchen. You know, this is part of the rich history of things that have happened here at COVID Kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Joel, I'm not that creative, so I'm going to use 2 desserts. And I'm going to try to make something work. But we're rolling, baby. We're rolling.
You're making 2 desserts? I hope at least one of them has nutmeg in it.
Oh, yeah, baby. It does. Spain with a little dark chocolate churro. So I'm going to make homemade churros with dark chocolate. But, you know, what to do with nut, you know, nutmeg has always, so I'm going to as well.
I think this would be an opportune time to since you're launching onto 2 desserts, this is an opportune time to fling our surprise on the contestants. Tonight's challenge, which there's no way you could have seen this coming, the culinary curveball, a classic element of any Iron Chef episode, is the use of a spork. You must use a spork. I know none of you will probably be able to do this, but so here's my titanium spork. This is now on you to do.
Wait,
you must use
a spork?
A spork of some kind in your cooking. There's no chance of anyone meeting this requirement.
Are you kidding me, Joel? Are you kidding? You know, I've been on the road for the last 3 months. Thank God for Taco Bell. Thank God.
So coincidentally, I have my whole family here, and we eat meatballs today. And I made pork sour the meatballs. Check this thing out.
I'm gonna use my.
Tree.
Win.
Okay, Joel, I could hand take and peel an apple, but it's nice to have tools. So I'm going to take my apple peeler. We're just going to peel these apples. Just like that, forward, heel, it's all good to go.
Hey guys, it's simmering. I'm making tuna salad. I think my taster will love it.
Oh.
No, Marita. Down. So, beautiful best friend, Marita.
You all have sporks? What the hell?
I showed you.
Yeah, well, what do I know?
Thank goodness fast food.
How much minutes?
No, don't tell us.
You're on time. I figure we're at a half hour left float.
Look, one of you has the second audio on somewhere, and it's just killing it. You gotta shut off your second device. I don't know which one it is. I can't tell. I've been spending all this time trying to figure it out. It's creating a huge echo problem, and I don't know who it is, but somebody's got to shut it off.
Well, I'm on mute real quick, my brother, but I'm sure it's not me.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back.
Wagger, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, it's unfortunate, but anyway, of course we can still see you, okay? And there's obviously a lot happening out there. Now, how are chefs feeling as they're getting close? I mean, we're getting down to the wire here, so we're at the 33-minute mark.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's for the head. It's for the head.
All these pithy
Now.
What's your name? What's your name? Run.
comment was that I have to share that I eyes tuna. That's me. But I am powering through. Right.
How many of you guys have a fryer in your
Against a food. Right.
Well, our chefs are obviously hard at work here. I'll try to say this without echo, although I don't know if that's going to work. And, it's nice to be able to see COVID Kitchen Stadium in work, even though there's all this horrible echo. Unlike COVID Kitchen Stadium has ISO compliance, extra hamon, 4 chefs instead of 2, sports, 38 valued subscribers. It's just a sight to see. That's a beautiful thing.
Works.
Ask question.
Are we start in our your score.
Man, I got. Eat with the.
We got a way to go. Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm leaving you open mind.
So I don't know. I mean, frying there. Does fryer go by there?
I did.
You're gonna see that on the replay.
Getting scared. Oh my God. Big pot. Water. Quick. I'm using my spork. Why do we need a spork? I don't get it.
Down, buddy.
I'm gonna grab of my
Green.
has a story. Nobody has it. And I'm gonna use my chocolate inside all this. Great. Fine. I don't like.
I don't see it.
Created excuse of a. The family better.
Alright.
Done.
Just me, Mike. Yes, sir. What'd you say?
26 minutes to go.
Man, I'm got my sport. Yeah. Bam, but
It's big time now.
I gotta hold people. You guys have.
No sushi.
cheating.
Filming me.
No sous chef.
She lights.
Yeah, well.
Yes.
Dark outside. Yes.
I like that idea.
All right.
That's good. Did you guys hear anything? It's impossible for me to hear. Understood. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah.
Who you're gonna drill? Who you're gonna drill?
Right.
Am I missing something there?
I'll talk about it.
Broadcasting.
I can't tell. Honestly, I can't hear anything, unfortunately. So, but that's okay. I understand that I've got a worse case than you guys do. And other than whatever that drill sound is,
Sorry, guys.
that I can't really tell what it is. Sounds creative. I do have a question for all the chefs, if you can, because I guess they can hear you better than I can hear you. The audience can hear you better than I can. I have a question for you about how does each of your cooking techniques relate to coronavirus or COVID-19? You know, what diet should we be eating to reduce your risk, and is what you're making going to help us?
Somebody needs to.
You said, Joel.
All right. Okay, got my fork. Fork. I'm not even sure what that means.
Video on.
But
You gotta be kidding. God. I can't reboot. God bless it.
Fire.
Yeah. All dishes. Fantastic.
I'm making s'mores. This is COVID kids. Cooking for fire.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
I'm gonna go look at the fire and I'm gonna assess them here. Okay. Light.
Well, California's on fire too, in a different way.
Well, I can still see you in the tiny little preview cam. It looks like, wow, look at the fire going. Oh my God, that looks so awesome. I don't know if you can hear me. I can't tell if my audio is even working. I can't hear you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, the video is suddenly back. God. Thank goodness. All right.
Bad. Sport. We go.
We're not. We're not.
Hello to Carmen, by the way. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I basically have lost all ability to monitor the broadcast, but if Carmen is listening, hello.
Talk about that sauce. Talk about that sauce.
The sauce is. It smells like chili powder. It smells like chili powder. It smells like chocolate. Very delicious. And here it is. Beautiful. Some more. And there it is.
I don't know. Whoa, wait. Yeah. You text.
All right, so chefs, assuming you can hear me, we're just inside of 15 minutes, so we're getting a little close. Let's see. You may be explaining this already. I can't tell because I can't really hear anybody. If you get a chance, if you're bored, can you explain when you go to the grocery store, what specific steps do you take to your survival?
I'm sorry. What's the question?
I use my face mask and I distance. And then I use my hands.
Stay away from me.
All that.
I'm hungry now.
The chili is very, not good because I have Jeff, but very delicious. Very delicious. Well, it's delicious. Right on. You're a big point for the boss. Really good. For dessert, we are having this cheers.
Can you say that? I'm gonna drop this into my chili. Ha.
Double chocolate, good.
This is a very unusual experience because I'm hosting a show I can neither see nor hear. However, I can watch the countdown timer, and I gather you guys can still continue seeing and hearing, and we're at about the 13-minute mark.
More. Good job. See it. We need more of those. I guess Chef can hear me, Chef.
Or.
By the way, in case anybody can hear me, you can still continue to register to vote, even though I may make a modification to the award. You still can certainly. We still want to have a vote, and I want to see a scoring. Okay, so I see some of you, many of you have registered, and that's cool. But if anybody else wants to register to vote, please do.
We're not going to show that. We're not going to show that.
I'm gonna use my nutmeg.
Oh boy.
I love it. Good job, Mike.
What is Harry doing? That's a good question. He looks pretty happy. Harry, are you feeling, if you can hear me, are you feeling pretty good about your results so far?
Yeah.
Pretty right. I've got a first course of
Weird not
and
being
a
able
dessert.
to hear your answer.
Me too.
That's what I'm saying.
Me too.
You know? And I got presentation too. I got a taster. I am ready to rock. Yeah, I guess I better work on presentation maybe. No, I got. You want to hear what I got? Should I save it for the end?
Well, you
Joel can hear
you
me,
look
but-
confident. No tastings yet. No formal tastings yet. I actually heard that. That managed to squeak through the hell.
Apparently not. Well.
Hey, Joe, you can hear me? Did my taste?
Ah, no.
Right, Maria? It wasn't even.
Yes.
Okay, Joel, I kind of failed at providing my wife with some of the things she likes, so I'm making a macaroni salad, and I'm gonna boil the eggs in a kettle. It's instant. It's a fuss.
Let's see,
So
where
I'm
are
gonna
we at
hard-boil
on
the eggs in
the
here.
countdown clock? Whoop, I got the wrong screen up, don't I? Yeah, that's about right. Did I ditch the countdown clock? That would be really stupid of me. All right. Well, by the way, I know we can't communicate with each other, chefs, or I can't hear what you're saying. I guess you can hear me. But by the way, I appreciate your fortitude and your energy here. It's been great, in spite of all the technical problems, which I'm sure are all my fault. But keep cooking, and please try to explain. And unfortunately, I don't even have my countdown clock back anymore, so I don't even know. I think we're at about probably 5 minutes ish. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Absolutely not. I think.
Ride the inside and out. Ride.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pull the plug here at 6:32 p.m. That's about an hour ish.
Joel, how does the voting work? To vote.
This is going to make the scoring even more fun. But don't worry, I've figured out hopefully a successful conclusion to the episode. You guys are cooking up storms, and I can't wait to see this and watch this later, so I can actually see everything that was being said.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
For the love of prayer. Sorry. No bacon.
Oh my god. Falling apart. It's slipping, Joel. It's slipping.
I'm learning more about people's reactions through the now I actually want you to text me, because I have no other way of really knowing what the hell is happening.
Well, you told them not. Okay. Hot chocolate.
Agriculture, you mean?
All right, we're at 6:32, chefs. I'm going to give you a 15-second countdown to finish. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back away from the cooking. Stop cooking. You're done. Chefs, stop cooking. You especially, Jackie. All right, I see Harry's surrendering. All right.
Did that include?
All right, so you're all done.
Money.
Oh my, okay, now I gotta put it on, let's get ready now. Tasting.
All right, so don't worry, audience. I have a hopefully decent solution to the end of this show that was not my original plan, but that's okay. It's part of COVID Kitchen's adaptability. We forward on no matter what. I want you to vote on two things, if you can. One is your impression of how good the chefs actually did. And even though I lost everything other than my very tiny micro video feed and I couldn't see the main feed, that's not your problem. You can weigh in because from what I gather, you could see everything okay. And the second is, all right, chefs, you are welcome to go ahead and serve your food to your tasters. And I want the audience to give a second score if they can for how they feel the various chefs did. And I can see the chat and I can see my texts. Those are no problems.
Hello, this is my taster, Bonnie Taste. Too. So, what do you think of this? Oh my. I think the first course is all right.
Well, I'm definitely seeing many texts. I don't see much in the chat.
Oh, nope. Just one. The little one. Like it, baby? You like it?
I can barely see what's going on there, but that's okay. That's I think I get the point.
Right. What about
All right,
the
I'll
next
give you all another minute to
It's hot.
ascertain things, and then I'm going to lay out the verdict here.
Ah, agree.
Thank you all for your votes.
It's so hot.
Down a little.
I don't like it hot.
So we should have the wife try it, Joel.
Back a little more. That's about right.
I think she likes
this one. So you don't have the.
And chefs, I'm impressed at the amount of
little more.
what I could barely perceive was happening. It looked like you guys were cooking up a storm. I can't wait to actually go back and watch the episode myself to see what actually happened. Let's give it another 30 seconds. I'm still getting texts.
Chili casserole is divine.
Hey, no, that's mine.
Okay. Where are you at now? Okay.
I'm glad some of you managed to enjoy it anyway. That's good.
Okay. This one's a favorite.
Reminds me of Spain.
Ow. Right here.
All right, I'm gonna close the voting. Oh, I got one more.
Chocolate.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for competing.
Yep.
You're all true pros as far as I'm concerned. You kept on going and you did a great job. I can tell. I know I'm going to enjoy actually watching the episode. So anyway, I'm sorry I wasn't really able to see it live after the 40-minute mark, but I will say this: based on the responses I've gotten from the audience, I'm going to award all 4 of you a prize. I will award 3 of you a $50 prize for your grocery or pizza purchase of your choice. Delivery only, of course, because we wouldn't want you to have to actually go to the grocery store. But I am going to award a first place prize because there was an overwhelming outpouring of support for young Chef Jackie. So you are, Jackie, going to get a $100 prize awarded to you. So I hope that's okay. And I give a big round of applause to all of our chefs. I can't wait to come in later and think how I would have voted, but I can't do that, obviously.
I know. Yeah, you want to try my stuff?
I do want to say one last thing. First of all, thank you for anyone who managed to stick through this, and that's really cool of you. We appreciate it.
We lost control.
I want to say a quick word about our next episode, and then you can do it.
Hey, we never got
that,
to do ours.
The next episode is going to be brunch, and it's going to be brunch with very, I think, useful suggestions for you for breakfasts that you eat all the time. They are suggestions that I learned how to make much better versions of, unfortunately, way too late in life. One of them is something I learned how to make. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make 2 things for you, both of which are very common foods that you probably make. Breakfast food, number 1 is your real score. That's going to be, you're going to be so, I've made it probably incorrectly 1,000 times in my life. And
this is anyway. This is a tuna.
other episode, the other food I'm going to make is meat bacon,
weird...
and one of it I'm not going to make it pan fried or in the microwave. That's both of those are
homage
foolish.
to
I'm going
my
to make one in the oven and two other what I think are going to be very wonderful ways,
of my,
and there'll be some
this one was a
taste.
Latino, that was the white
So chefs, if you're still on, I don't know if you are or not, but if you are, I want to give each of you an opportunity to connect with your fans and say something for the audience. So please do, one at a time. I don't know, I think you can hear me, but if you can, let's go Harry, Dave, Jackie, excuse me, since Jackie won, she'll be last. Harry, Dave, Virginia, and then Jackie.
I despise tuna, so I can't really have any way.
Oh my god, the mayo.
It's fried and mayo inside too. What do you think, with the kimchi or not? That's a shock value, really. The kimchi, yeah. Okay, now let's try it. This is mole. You know what? Hormel chili is like super white bread chili. And I had mole. A little thick.
Damn, it smells good.
Let's make it look good. With chips.
With chips.
Okay. This is my lovely daughter-in-law, Maria.
No one cares.
I'm not listening anymore, but what do you think? This is mole chili.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, whoa.
Wait, I need more.
I don't know, whoa. The
I
good
need-
whoa, bad whoa.
I need more. I need more.
It's mole chili with nutmeg and onion. That's good? That's good? You good?
More,
okay,
more.
Okay, okay.
Dip it?
Okay. Yes, please, please. Do whatever you want.
Oh.
Whatever you want. That's to put in or not put in.
Oh.
Is it good?
It's actually really good. You made this?
I made this. Well, I didn't make chili. It's canned chili.
Mole chile? Chile mole?
What?
Chile mole?
It's chile mole, yeah.
Chile mole, okay.
So we're on, right? We're on, I think so.
Mm.
So, see, I don't know if anybody's there, but I'm going to give you my rap. Anyway, this was supposed to be an homage to Maria, our daughter-in-law, who is Latino. She's from a Mexican family. And that was the mole chile. And then to my wife, who's not here, but is very, very American white. And this is a tuna melt sandwich. So now Maria said, tuna melt, she said, it was awesome. It was delicious, right? Did I hear it?
I'm hungry. It's good.
What do you think? So give it a description. What do you think?
I thought that the tuna sandwich was going to be worse since you don't like tuna. I thought that you weren't going to try, but it's actually really good. I think the mayo is really good.
I smeared both sides with mayonnaise and fried the mayonnaise in the thing, which I heard from a friend from the south of the United States. So that was the hint. So.
Guys, stop it. Better. Chile mole.
Okay, but the chile mole is better. All right. Served with corn chips and little garnish.
I think you can sell that.
You can sell it. Yeah. More chili is like, not supposed to be that good. So what do you think? Overall, how'd I do?
Better than expected.
Ooh, nice.
Really good.
And you didn't see that we have here for shock value, we have homemade kimchi, which we make here in our house. But that really didn't go with it, but it was just there for shock value, to be honest. So.
I like the effort in presentation. I like that. That was good. It's aesthetically pleasing. Although no one cares.
No. Everyone's listening here. You're on.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish I could say more, but it's too good, so.
Good. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, so I'm done. Anybody else? We kind of missed the other tasting. Anybody else do it?
Yeah, my wife already ate it.
I saw your wife really liking it, if I recall.
The chili casserole was divine.
I saw you there eating it, I remember. It was good.
And the churros were really good.
The nutmeg dish, not so much.
A little underdone, but honestly, the chili casserole was the thing.
What did you think about my mole sauce?
The taquitos were fantastic.
And Joel and my husband and I were all in Spain, and we had the churros in Spain, and these were just as good.
Whoa.
Wow, 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 wow.
Is this vegetarian?
No, it's got beef in it.
This cat is eating.
Sorry, man.
Just sitting-
Hey, headband guy, what'd you say? What'd you say, headband guy?
And what I love most about this whole cooking experience is the kitchen is destroyed. My wife's gonna clean it up.
Not till the morning.
Yeah, our chef was smart. She cooked outside.
We have a happy marriage. He cooks, I clean.
I do both.
I love it.
And I do
You're slacking, woman.
Okay. So what? What'd you get?
Beer.
No?
My first taste left.
And
Another one.
Virginia from Uruguay, what's your, what'd you make?
I made like an open sandwich, tuna sandwich with capers and chive, tomato, mayo, of course. And he seems to like it.
The cat was the taste.
The chili was a little
Yeah.
served on couscous, and it's fine, but it was hot, so the cat didn't like it. And the chocolate too. It's like a fondue, and I have strawberries here, and but it's hot, so nah, the cats won't eat it. But I'll enjoy it.
Oh wait, I had one more. I forgot, Maria. I forgot. Sit down.
Ah.
Okay, this is nothing but chocolate, sugar, and flour with some nutmeg, and I put it in the microwave. And my wife says, this is that disgustingly good chocolate thing you make when you're stoned. Try this.
Wait, is the white stuff flour or sugar?
Yeah, no, I sprinkle some sugar at the end, just to give it a...
Right.
So it's like hard and cakey. It's pretty good. Better when it's warmed up. Come on. You should eat it was warm.
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
It's good, but I'm ashamed that it's good.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's like an injection of chocolate.
Wait, do you have what's free?
$30. You don't even need the really. Just mix it in. Then it's cookie dough. The original idea was simply you make cookie dough, you just eat it straight out of the cup. See, you keep eating it, right? See, exactly.
It's good.
Like, ooh, simple.
Is it organic?
Couldn't tell you.
Organic limo. Oh damn! I want more.
I love your hat, chef.
Oh my god!
I do like that.
That was so much fun.
So Maria likes the.
Yep, I can tell.
Oh, good.
All right. Well, I don't know if you can hear. Well, I think you can hear me. But I gather that hopefully you've all had a chance to say something. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like you're finished. All right. Again, thank you so much. I'm very sorry that I wasn't able to run this the way I wanted. obviously, but I'm sure you guys did great. I can't, like I said, I can't wait to watch it for myself to see what happened. You guys are great. And again, whenever you're ready to claim your prizes, you just let me know. You've all earned it. Great people. For those of you who are interested, you can tune in. It's way easier for me to run a solitary episode, apparently, just like COVID Kitchen. I'll be doing the brunch a week from Sunday at 9 in the morning. And I encourage you to tune in. You'll learn some good stuff.
Yeah,
so again, thank you everybody for tuning in. And thank you again, chefs, for doing your thing. We'll talk soon. And remember, everybody, it's important to just survive, right? I can hear the helicopters flying around right now, but that's just routine nowadays, right? Anyway.
Stay